Thank you, Vesta, and a pleasant good afternoon to all listening to this broadcast by whatever means. As we prepare for the reopening of our borders, it is important that we begin to adjust our habits and even our lifestyles in anticipation of the possible return of the virus through our borders. The authorities here are doing everything possible to minimize this risk. Persons returning or traveling to the Federation will be subject to a mandatory 14 days quarantine in a government-designated facility or a pre-approved quarantine facility. This provision applies to both nationals and non-nationals alike. Incoming travelers will also be required to complete the COVID-19 entry form as well as the quarantine form before entry. The decision to quarantine incoming travelers is a measure intended to prevent persons coming into the country who may be infected with the virus from infecting others. This authority derives from the Public Health Act as well as the Quarantine Act. These acts authorizes the Chief Medical Officer to designate locations as quarantine sites and to set conditions for compliance by persons within these sites. A failure to abide by the conditions or follow any directions or instructions given by the CMO or other authorized officers may result in criminal liability, and persons convicted on summary conviction will be liable to a fine not exceeding $10,000 or to imprisonment for a term of 6 months or both. I will end my presentation this afternoon by reminding us all that despite all the measures taken to prevent the spread of the virus, the wearing of masks is still the most effective measure. So we continue to encourage all to wear their masks when in public. We are seeing a fall off in the number of persons wearing masks in public, and so we continue to urge all to take responsibility for your own health and wear your mask. It is not worth the $500 ticket fine that you may be charged for not wearing one. And so we urge you all to take your health seriously and wear your mask and comply with all the other protocols that were designed, that were recommended, and in fact legislated to protect us all. Thank you.